Okay. Disaster looming. Go outside and see what's happening. Okay. Probably a lightning storm or something? Oh. Yeah, it's not a lightning storm. Koda. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift in space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red. I've word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once. All worried and sad. Well, it is dire. The way the sky has changed is ominous. Very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There's a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleaver into a frenzy, struck the night that Koda fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, Koda? A Survey Corps member. Indeed, you've done all I ordered, but that does not answer the question of who you really are. You came from the Rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? Did you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Koda has wronged us. Exactly, and besides, do you really think he's got the sort of fearsome power it would take to make all this happen? Let me ask you in turn, can you prove beyond a doubt that he is free from guilt? This person, this stranger, appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee he is who he says? Who here can guarantee he is to be trusted? But no one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Koda supposed to do then? He's gonna say something ridiculous. He'll be given the chance to investigate this latest disaster, but not as a member of the Galaxy team. He remains a suspect unless he can clear his name. There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky. So I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. What? Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Silene? Yes, sir. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in Koda? Do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. I will do what I must as commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. That is why I have chosen to let you walk out of here free rather than clap you in chains. Well, that took a turn. I wonder if we're actually limited in some of the things we can access then. You're to be expelled from the village? What? Why? Orders are orders. Let's go. This way. Oh, we have to actually walk. Scary. Oh, they're actually gonna say things? Yeah, I'm coming. Can it really be true? How could anyone do such a thing? But I didn't do... I guess we should have expected this from a stranger from the sky. Will they say anything? Nope. Just keep getting directed. We can take it from here, ma'am. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It is only right that I should personally escort him from the village to the Fieldlands camp. I'll also see him off. As will I, naturally. I'll allow it. Then I'll mark you all down as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Safe travels. I actually like this kind of storytelling. Befriending the village and then actually getting kicked out. But I wonder how we're actually going to earn back the trust, if we can. I can't believe the boss would do this. You were acting on his own orders when you killed the frenzied nobles. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is utterly intolerable, and I might add, absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. You will only cause Koda more pain if you are driven out as well for defending him. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Of course, perhaps Adamant or Irita might take you in. Though I'm afraid they both already returned to their respective settlements. Perhaps you could try to go find Leon first? He's like to be at Grand Tree Arena. Don't die alone out there. That's an order. I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice, in this life you will meet with both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. What of the dream I first shared with you on Prelude Beach to complete the Pokedex? That dream simply won't come true without you. Okay, she's just gonna repeat that. Rest. Pokemon should be fully healed. Got some decent ones with me. Not the greatest, but that's okay. Alright, so to Grand Tree Arena. I don't think there's anything really greatly different, so I'll just kind of fast travel over there. You, what in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon in Hisui could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic now. I should have known that the only thing that could come from that rift was disaster. I need help. Help? Ah, well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Irita in a difficult position. I truly do wish that I could repay you for quelling Cleaver's frenzy as you did. You must know that. But there's nothing nothing I alone can do for you. Warren and Mai might be able to help you, though. She's a caring woman, after all. You'll most likely find Mai at the Worm Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of Hisui there's a place for you as well. Yeah, I hope so then. Seek out Mai, which, does that mean she's... Okay, that's where the Worm Bridge is. Nice. Can I make the gap at least? Yes, I can. Let's go. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's just weird. It just feels like we're searching for answers. Which, pretty much, that is what we're doing. We're searching for answers, trying to figure out what's going on. There's my. My. What a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? Trying to find out. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy Team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. The Great Wire Deer took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. Great, go to both wardens and neither of them can help me. Just a Pokemon? Oh, a Shinx. Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Oh, Volo. Found you at last, Koda. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. It seems you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. To say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy Team has treated you. But not to worry. There are still corners of the Hisui Region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that'll be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. Well, he's nice. Here we are. I know, it's no palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers. Ancient retreat. Huh. This is different. Cogita's home, workbench. Interesting. Shirking your work to come pester me again? Even beneath a bleeding sky, you never change. Always a pleasure, Mistress Cogita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hisui's myths and legends. No, Mistress? Thank you. Just Cogita. And this is? Why, Koda is the man of the hour. He's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one. It seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last thanks to you. Duty? What? Indeed, I am to guide you, lost one, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. Well, this is interesting. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells almighty Sinnoh. The Diamond Clans? The expanse from antiquity to eternity, and the expanse to all sides, above and below. Time traces the path we tread from the here and now into the future, while space yawns all encompassingly, surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? They're inseparable. Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, or one who has known other ages. Now listen, Lost One, here's what you must do. Hisui holds 3 lakes of great importance: Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. At each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials each will set you and bear their gifts to the shrouded ruins. There you may receive the red chain. With it perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of our ancestors to leave their legends to their children without a thought for the hardship it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty, and you'll do it, won't you? Of course. There is nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. Arc phone's beeping. You can see the locations of 3 lakes marked on your arc phone. Mistress Cogita has got a lovely workbench here, and if you need materials, I'd be glad to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? Ah, that's a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that, indeed? What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokemon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. How can I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Koda. What Pokemon's outside, then? Abra. Hello, hello. It's an Abra. Where'd you teleport it in from, little fella? It's got a letter. A letter addressed to you, Koda. Take a closer look at the letter. To Koda, you may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilife Village. I've also ensured that you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincerely, Silene. Survey Corps Captain, Galaxy Expedition Team. Well, that's nice and kind of her. Good tidings from the letter, then? That's right. Now then, so we're to visit 3 lakes? That doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It sure would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such a consummate guild merchant. Oh, I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles, too. Seems all is quiet for the moment. And so, here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would grow strained. Long story short, we want to help, but without drawing attention, so it'll be just one of us. Me or her, it's up to you, though the answer should be obvious. Whose help you want on the path ahead? Admin of the Diamond Clan or Irida of the Pearl Clan? I'm going with Admin. Reason being, I played Pokemon Diamond growing up, and not Pokemon Pearl. That has almost nothing to do with this, but I don't know, I think it might. Obviously you'll choose me, right? Who gave you that Celestica flute in the first place? That's right, this strapping young man. Yeah, I choose you. Thought so, you can count on me. So then, the leftover leader will... Leftover? I'm not someone's scraps. I will keep watch on the commander. I imagine I'll hear something useful from him. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as we go. Well, the first task would be to decide which of the Hisui Region's 3 Great Lakes to visit first. Right, we better get a move on, no time to waste. I'll meet you wherever we decide to go. We'd be in hot water if we were seen traveling together. I'm counting on you to handle this, Alaman. Don't cause Koda more trouble. The Trial of Lake Verity, Trial of Lake Valor, and Trial of Lake Acuity.